Hey, it's Clyde here from Clyde Paper Shop. We'll be talking with you guys today about social media marketing, organic traffic, and as well as paid traffic. Earlier today, somebody was talking to me about this site and wanted to get some advice about, how can they kind of turn things around and start making profit and generating some money from their website. So I said, okay, no problem. I'll take a look at the site and, I'll see what I could come up with. Now the site is well put together. The products are branded, great logo. Site looks clean, looks like a promising product, looks like a product that could do really well in front of the right audience. I mean, these are some beautiful, looks like hand blown glass that they're pouring, I guess, wax or soy wax in and making these great scented candles. Nice packaging, nice brand. Like I say, a really really nice brand. So just browsing through the site, I'm seeing that they're using all their social media channels. That's good. That could be a lot to handle at the same time, especially using YouTube. That's great. Give me one second. Let me trying to get to a product just to see a price. Okay, about 18 bucks. Okay, for a nice size candle and 56. Let me go back to the home page. When I start investigating the site, I like to look at the coding, see what they built it on, how they're running their site, and what keywords they're using, especially in their descriptions and titles and stuff like that. So just go through this with you kind of slowly. And this one opened up a little bit differently. It's da 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 da. This did open up a little differently. Give me 1 second because I don't read the code like this. Uh, there we go. That looks a little bit more familiar. Okay, so looks like they installed the Facebook Pixel code, so it means they're probably marketing or remarketing or retargeted marketing on Facebook. That's cool. Title: Luxury scented candles, heirloom candles, diffusers, private labeling. Okay. Meta name description: the Google candles are luxury scented candles using a soy base, which I can include private labeling candles and hand blown candle vessels. Apothecary reed diffusers. Hmm. Okay. And this is a different title that they. Okay, well, it's supposed to be. When you see this OG back here, this OG is for Facebook. So if somebody comes shares this page on Facebook, a different description would show up. But nah, nah. This is good. It looks like you did your homework. I mean, you did put in a good title. It's a lengthy title. And you did put in a good description, and it looks like luxury scented candles. I'm guessing that's one of your main keywords, and you used it twice in the meta description. That's all good. That's all good. But there's definitely some room for improvement. Let me see. This is a Shopify site. Okay. We start taking a look at your social media here. Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, YouTube. Oh, did you? Okay, YouTube, Vimeo. Make sure that opens up. Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram. Let's see what you got going on. Laguna B. I'm sorry. Laguna Candles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. About 4. 78 views. Posted 4 years ago. This is posted 2 years ago. Okay. Let's see. We got here in Vimeo 246 plays, but Laguna Candles. Soy Labs. I like that you've definitely added a description to the videos. That's good. It's the same. 16 boards, 214 pins, 45 likes. I hope these are all organic likes. 266 followers. Okay, showing some hand blown glass. What's this? These are some of the things that inspire you. Okay. Um, the thing is about social media is like when you have your business and also your personal life, you kind of want to keep those type of things separate unless you're marketing your product for other people. Whatever you're, you know, like this right here for Laguna Candles, I feel as though to me that if this was mine, that it would only be about Laguna Candles. No drinks ideas, no well Bath and Body Works if they're including candles. But all this other stuff, you know, spring colors, cool things to wear, interior we love, healthy living, and all that type of stuff like that, don't do it. This Pinterest board should be strictly about your business and you know all the different aspects that people will find interesting about your business, like the hand blowing glass. People will, you know, definitely love that. You're showing them how to make soy wax. You know that's definitely going to be great. Um, you know, if you're doing like interior decorating and you're throwing your candles in there to be a part of the decoration, then you know that's also good too. But things that you would incorporate into your personal life, definitely want to just keep that separate. Okay, let's close that one down so we know we did it. Okay, your Tumblr page looks like it needs to be activated or it was never created or something, but it's not here. So you should probably, if you're not going to use Tumblr, then you know remove it from your site. Um, Instagram. Okay, what are we looking at here? What's this? Laguna Candles, the art of nature. Okay, okay. Okay, this you guys? Fun time, 70s music to keep you dancing. Okay. You guys are the founders of this great product. This Laguna Candles. Okay, are you serious? Okay. Now I'm not sure if I'm reading this right. If this is hand blown glass? I mean that's beautiful. Is this something? I'm wondering if this is a product that you sell, or you know, do you use this and you put wax in it as well? I don't know. But yeah, I agree with the comments. Definitely very nice. Okay, and this looks like a shop. Laguna Candles. So glad to be among some of the local brands in Wildlands Gallery. Okay, made in California. Blah blah blah. Good for her. Blah blah blah. Now Wildlands Gallery. If this, because that's what that looks like. The name of the shop is. If it is, you should have hashtagged them. You know, kind of tagged them in it. You know, letting other people know that people that follow Wildlands Gallery that they can find your product here. Okay. A whole bunch of ways to market your product, but if you want to get it in the right audience, you got to market it right. So I mean, Instagram, it pretty much it looks cool, it looks nice. Once again, we don't want to go too far away from your product and what you're marketing because this social media is for you to make money and market your services. Okay, which yeah, looks like you almost yeah, you pretty much did a good job here on Instagram, but yeah, these keywords, these keywords. We'll get to that. Okay, let's see what's up. What else is up? Oh boy, oh boy. See, when you got this many followers and this many likes, something's not right. And people that people that do social media marketing, they always look at that. And I think some of the consumers are also starting to look at that from like all the scams and stuff that's going on. Obviously, your product is not a scam. We can see the branding and all that that's on there. But when you have this many followers, if you posted something like, oh, I broke my toe or something like that, you should have about 5 or 6 people immediately, are you okay? Tweeting right back to you. You should have interactions off like, you have 971 tweets. So there should be a serious buzz going when you have this many followers in these tweets. Okay, unless people sometimes they buy likes, they buy followers, and they find out in the long run that you bought just a computer generated like or follower. These people are not interacting. And for Google to rank your site or your product or your material or your service, Google has to know that besides other people liking you or following you, that they're also interacting with your product or your service or your business on a daily basis. That gives Google to understand that, okay, they're selling candles, quote unquote luxury scented candles. This is an authority site, and we're going to give credit to this site because people are still interacting off their number one keyword, luxury scented candles. This is what they're promoting. This is what they're offering. This is what they're selling. Now, if people are still following and they're clicking and they're interacting with the website, they're leaving comments, they're leaving feedback, they're talking about it, all those things generate signals. So when you go out there and you buy traffic, just keep in mind, if those people cannot also work, then buying the traffic is going to do more harm to you than it is good. Okay. I okay. So the same thing here on the Facebook page. Um, there's not a way that I can. Yeah, I really can't. But let me see. I was going to say talking about the insights and stuff like that. But when we look here on the page, all right, you posted something May 9th. Seven likes. That might be friends or people that know you personally, or a couple people that you've sold to. But 4,000 people, you post something, you get 7 likes. 5 likes, 2 likes. I'm not seeing anything here that has like 30, 40, 50 likes, 100 likes. Out of 4,000 people, that's what we should be looking at. 38. What did you post? Check out the latest travel series post here. My email at constantcontact.com. Okay. Yeah, it did generate a lot of likes, but check out our latest travel series. I'll come back to that. Okay. There you go, flying dolphins, right? Okay. Nice, creative, quirky messages. I mean, that's all great. Private label candles, gifts, wedding favorites. I'm like, so let's come up here and tell you what you're doing wrong here. We have a product, let me find one that has a hashtag in it. There's a hashtag somewhere. All right, private label. Okay, let's do both. Private label, and we'll do luxury candles. Look at private label. This is everything that's hashtag private label in Facebook. $159, 32 clothing. Okay, here we go. Makeup. Let's do okay. I could say private label was kind of like a good choice, but that's not exactly who you want to be targeting, because I don't think people that are looking to buy candles are going to be, using that term private label. Maybe branding. Branding may be in a more appropriate term when we're looking at people that deal with candles. Happy birthday, mini line of private label, party favors, blah, blah, blah. She got 3 as well. Okay, you got to know when to use these hashtags. The hashtag was a good hashtag to get some traffic, but it doesn't look like that's something that people are looking for when it comes down to candles. There's certain type of customers that you're going to be dealing with that's going to be asking you, well, can you brand this material with my own logo? You have to build up that following to get there. The luxury candles. Luxury candles also, I wouldn't say this one is really a good hashtag because when people put that hashtag luxury candles and you look at the people that's offering it, it's people that's actually spent time in this business where they're developing the candles that you're not going to find at the dollar store or at your corner market or at the grocery store. Something that's on that level of Bath and Body Works or a step higher. Okay, those are the candles that you're going to be finding when you see luxury scented candles, right? But people don't talk like that. People don't walk around in the street and say, do you know where I can find some really great luxury scented candles? No, they might say, where can I find some really good candles at? You know, and that's something that's going to have a higher buzz than luxury scented candles, and I'll prove that point in a minute. Give me 1 second. So we're looking at this, the luxury candles. 3 hours ago, she got 3 likes, so she got a like an hour. Okay, that's okay. Luxury candles again. No likes, no shares. No likes, no shares. 1 like, no shares. Once again, but you can see that all these, if I'm moving too fast, I apologize, but as I go through them, they're different vendors. Soul and Art, Ugas Deluxe, Emily Adores, Private Moments, Over the Rainbow Invites and Invitations, the Inside Tag Boutique. Okay, now they posted some. They have all great quality products, nice logo, nice brand. This one a beautiful way to repurpose your favorite Cedar Friends containers. That's nice. But if we got more likes than that, rainy days and candles close. You can see that. Oh, getting back to what I was saying, all these look like great products. They're well crafted. People took their time and put their hearts into it. Doesn't look cheap, right? Because this is what the people are trying to give off to the customers. That these are not your ordinary candles. Okay, these are candles that took time. The scents are going to last. It's basically a different quality than what you would get from, like I was saying, the corner store or the dollar store. But who are the people that are actually looking for this? It's not going to be a very large buzz, like I was saying, when people are looking for luxury scented candles. I'm gonna come right back to this. Let me just see what's over here on the Google page. 34 followers equals smart luxury candles for the light of living. Okay, we'll come back to that. It looks like a little bit like they have a lot of social media networks, and since I'm not the person, I'm not inside the team yet. I'm not exactly sure where most of their organic traffic is coming from. I would be able to tell that if I had access to Google Analytics, and I could kind of peek around once they had everything set up. I could see, if this organic traffic is really coming from Instagram, or it's coming from Facebook, it's coming from Twitter. Who's doing the most interactions here? That'd be something to kind of look at, and we'll get into that later. Let's get back to this Facebook thing. Facebook being having the most users. Keywords. Google.com/trends. Back over here on Facebook. Alright, luxury candles, popular search, what Google says, what Facebook says. 89,000 people are talking about this. Okay. Hashtag candles. About 100,000 people talking about this. But also at the same time, we kind of come down and look and what's under that candle shop. Candles. Now, where are these people at? Shopify. let's hold on. I don't know if you could see it yet, but you see candles is at 100,000. Candle shops at 85. Luxury candles was at 89, right? 89,000 people talking about it. But candles, just in particular, 100,000 people. Right? Let's try hashtag. We're gonna figure out where that is. We're gonna figure online. Yeah, we're gonna figure out where that is. But let's get back to candles. Candles we see is 100,000. Candle shop is at 85,000. All right. Online candle shop. Now that's conjunction of a good keyword right there. You put both of those together, you got candles and you got candle shop. It's only about 180,000 searches. All right. Let's go over to Google Trends. I'm gonna put in online candle shop, even though I know people don't walk around like, where's an online candle shop? But let me just put that in. So I'm curious about that. And look at that. Let's break it down some more. All right, candles. Let me think scented candles. Now, all these words I'm choosing, yes, they are broad. If you notice, they are broad keywords, but we'll get to that in a minute. What was the other things we seen? We seen soy candles. And the other thing is soy wax candles. Soy, no. I think they only allow you to do about 5 or 6 keywords. Soy wax candles. Hopefully, I think I spelled that right. All right, but anyway, Google Trends is one of the tools that I always use when it comes down to doing keyword research, along with AdWords keyword planning. But I come down here when if I'm specifically trying to market, especially with like local marketing, local SEO. You want to come down here to Google Trends and find out, where you're going to be marketing at specifically, because I feel like a whole lot of other stores, people drop ship. Some people have stuff there. Let's just say the U.S. If my store is located in the U.S. and I'm trying to target customers in the U.S., I'm going to want to find out where people are searching for that on a regular basis, just in case if I want to go to paid advertising, I'm not wasting my money targeting, some place where people are not even really interested in the product. Okay. So there's going to be people that want to learn how to make wax or candle wax. People want to learn how to make candles, and then there are going to be people that are going to be looking to buy candles and stuff like that. So once again, we were saying this store is in the U.S. So instead of going worldwide, let's throw these filters on here and bring it down to the United States. Okay. I've already invested my money into this product. I'm already moving forward with it. I already know, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. Right now, we're all the way down in June. So instead of getting the whole last decade history of candles, let's just go with 2016 since, we're down there halfway through the year. Okay. All categories. I believe all categories is fine. You can even do shopping. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that one off just for right now. Okay. Consumer resources. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at consumer right now. I think I might have messed up my data. I did. I did. Okay. Bear with me. Let me just let me do this over again. All right, so we're going to start off with these keywords. Let's do it: scented candles. Soy wax candles. Luxury scented candles. Can't remember all of them. And candles. And being as though candles is such a broad term, it's the reason why I kind of like supersedes all these other search terms down here. And these numbers, I believe they're multiplied by 100. So if it's like candles, you multiply that by like 100 or 1,000 or something like that. And I think that's how it generates how many searches it is in a month. But to fine tune that, we jump over to AdWords and find out what the exact searches are every month. So we got our 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we have 4 keywords up here right now. Is there anything else? Let me just put in soy candles because I know that's another way of saying it. Okay, we'll just put that in there. We got 5. I think they allow you to. Okay, yeah, 5 is the max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have our 5 keywords. Okay, now these keywords, once you could be at a starting off here, or you go to Google AdWords and then bring your keywords over and then fine tune it that way, or you could do vice versa, whichever one works for you. But like I said, we have this shop, and it's based in the United States, and it's always easier to rank local or get local customers first than it is advertising the product here and trying to get it over to the UK or Australia, or et cetera, et cetera. All right, so from the worldwide, we just bring down in the United States. Instead of going back in the past couple of decades on all these search terms, we're going to narrate this down just to 2016, so we can kind of see where the flow chart is going, and also where the buzzes are, so far this year. Okay. What else? All categories, I could leave that alone. The web search, we could leave that alone. Later on, you could fine tune it because they have different things like consumers, the people, society, and different categories of ventures where these keywords would be mentioned in, and you kind of fine tune it that way. But I like to leave it open because it gives me more to analyze. And then you can go web search, image search, news search, Google Shopping, and YouTube search, depending on where you're trying to market your product. Of course, if you're selling something, you're going to want to do Google Shopping. But most people, that when they get on Google, they don't just go to automatically to Google Shopping. They usually go to like google.com or to like a Google search bar, then type it in, then look at the product, and then maybe move over to the shopping tab to see, price comparisons and things like that. So we can see the interest over time from, January 2016 to the current June 2016. We can see where that's going. Now, this is what's important for where you're going to be targeting, especially if you're going to be using paid advertising, any type of pay-per-click. Regional interest. Ohio. Ohio has a big search when they're looking for scented candles. Same thing with New Jersey, New York, Arizona, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and the list goes on. All right, and you can see whichever one that you want to target first, but you'll play around with these keywords in AdWords to see the prices fluctuate. For instance, Ohio has a different tax bracket, a little bit higher tax bracket. So maybe to advertise in Ohio, it might be $2.56 a click. The same thing with New York, higher tax bracket, cost of living is higher, so it may be just a little bit more higher to advertise there. But if we look at Pennsylvania, Michigan, Virginia, that might drop off 50 cents to $1. So you want to see that, if you're using PPC, what is it going to cost if I'm only targeting Virginia, if I'm only targeting Michigan, if I'm only targeting Indiana. And then you go ahead and just, double check those things like, all right, let me see how much this would be in New York. New York has a higher buzz, has much more traffic, much more people that are looking for scented candles or information on scented candles. So you're like, okay, well, let's see what the cost per click is going to be there. But you don't necessarily have to pick, the one that's all the way up here at the top. If you have 50,000 searches going on in Arizona, or 25,000 searches a month going on in Massachusetts, then that's enough. That's enough. That's enough that you can kick your feet up and say, you know what? If I get 10,000 people to actually come on my site, they don't have to buy this week, but if they buy next week on the next payday, that's great. That's great. The AdWords is doing its job, but you don't want to be, some people that just get on AdWords. Okay, I'm selling in the United States, so I'm just gonna boom, flip the whole United States. But you can see some of these areas over here, Montana, South Dakota, there's not that really much of a search index, but people will be clicking and they might just be clicking to see how to make soy wax or how to make candles and stuff like that. So you never want to waste a dime, especially when you're spending money, regardless if you're paying somebody to do social media marketing or you're just paying somebody, to do pay-per-click marketing. Either way, you just want to make sure that you're getting the best quality service. So this is why I'm just giving this away free, even if you want to do it on your own. And you want to check out the regionals areas and so forth and so forth. And you do that with each one of your keywords. Okay, soy wax candles, not that big of a search. Luxury scented candles, not that big of a search either. Candles, just in general. Hey, yeah, it's pretty much it's booming all over the U.S. Well, most of the sub-regions, and you can narrate down the cities to see, which city in particular that you want to kind of target. All right, and then soy candles, same thing. You can do a metropolitan area, you can do a city area, you can do a sub-region, or state, basically. All right, and down at the bottom, they also give you like related searches. If you're trying to kind of craft your keywords to have a little curve to it, you can see that whatever is at the top and whatever is rising, like best scented candles, that's at the top. Let's see what's rising. Disneyland scented candles, and you can see the percent margin of how that's escalated. I don't know, maybe they did something big this year with Disneyland scented candles. Scented candles toxic, scented candles cancer, Disney scented candles. Fragrance oil. Let's see what else. Nothing else is there, but you kind of get the picture from there. All right. So then at the last step, like I said, we'll go to AdWords. Let me try it this way. Keyword. Okay. And I'm only going to pick 3 of them. I'm going to pick this, I can put them all in. It's no problem. Come over here, looking for your keywords. Da da da. Let's do it. We had scented candles, regular candles. We had luxury scented candles. We had soy candles. And then soy wax candles. Okay. Once again, targeting the U.S. English. Cool. All right. Now we can see here luxury scented candles. This is your main keyword that you're using. 260 average monthly searches within inside the US, and the competition is already high. Once again, this is like a base price, $2.28. Remember what I was saying earlier. But advertising luxury scented candles in Virginia may not be the same price that it would be in California or New York. And we could go up here and we could see, the ones that have the higher monthly searches. So when we start posting stuff in social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all the other social networks that you use, we're going to want to use this in every single one. Every single post. Candles. Average monthly searches is 90,000. Okay, so always going to put that. Let me figure out this other thing I was trying to think about earlier. It was an online candle shop. Shop candles online. Shop candles online. Okay. All right. Not that much, but we did find something that was great. Online candle shop. So if I use this inside of my meta description and inside of my title, my H1 and my H2s, they're giving me right here, hold up, something that I forgot. There's a little trick to these keywords. Hold on. candle shop. Ooh, looky here. Okay, so we did find something, right? Medium candle shop, 1,000 monthly searches, and then online candle shop is 10. The thing that's great about it is it has medium competition. It's basically saying that you have a chance here to kind of wiggle your way through the top using a keyword that doesn't necessarily have as much as candles, but you can be an authority site for this right here, candle shop. Meaning that if anytime somebody Googles it, no matter what part of the U.S. they're in, that you could rise up very easy versus you trying to rank for the keyword candles. But you can rank for the keyword candles and receive signals from Google for the keyword candles, as long as you're using this in a hashtag in your social media. Okay, it goes right along with Candle Shop, and then you can mix it up. You know, soy candle shop and stuff like that. You could add other things to it. Or soy wax candle shop, things like that, and you can see, well, yeah, advertisement prices, going to be a little different, especially when you got shop on the end. And then also people are knowing that, if you're Googling shop, you're either looking to buy or purchase, right? So, okay, so that's that as far as your keywords. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Most of the times I'm online doing this type of stuff here. And yeah, another thing, like I was telling you before, you can always come up here on Facebook to see where is the buzz, what words I should be using, and all that type of stuff. Because people put the things in here like candle addict. Uh, popular search. Let's see. Okay. Well, it's a new market for me too. So like I said, I will be sitting here basically about a day, you know, just reviewing every keyword that people use, seeing how much interactions they're getting out of it, if it's even worth the time to be using that keyword. So that's not